Hello plant lovers, and thank you for finding my channel, Hello Plant Lovers. My name's Matthew, and the reason that I started this channel was because here in Melbourne, which is where I am in Southeast Australia, I found it really hard to find information that was useful and specific to my environment. After looking at many sites and trying to find information that was suitable, my task was to figure out what I could grow in my climate. Now, I'm in Melbourne in Southeast Australia, and this is actually a rental house while we're renovating our other house. So my challenge was I have a rental house, I have a small outdoor space and an indoor space. I'm not interested in using any equipment. I don't have greenhouses, hot houses, cool houses. I don't use humidifiers, heat mats, any of those sort of paraphernalia that you can get to grow specific plants outside of your climate. So what I wanted to try and find was orchids and unusual plants that could cope in my environment, either indoors or outdoors, or get out of the pool, essentially. And so that is why I started this channel, to put together all the information that I gleaned about what would work for me, and perhaps it would work for you in other climates as well. So what I'm making videos about is orchids particularly, and sometimes more unusual plants that I've managed to get to thrive and to bloom, as you can see. And just to give some basic tips and understanding of what I learned about making those things thrive in my environment, in case, plant lovers, it's of use to you. I will also show you where I'm growing everything, because I do think that is actually important to get a sense of how these things are growing and where they're growing, and some of my failures and successes and experiments on the way. So that is really the nature of this channel, to put together in an easy form the things that I've learned about making orchids thrive in my environment, the types that I could grow, the types that I can't, and what makes them happy. I am posting every week. Feel free to leave a question or subscribe or like. I probably won't be able to answer anything because I am really an amateur. And there are lots of amazing orchid channels out there, which I obviously had a look at. And I'll list the three that I use particularly. One is in Ireland, one is in Canada, and one is in Cyprus. You'll probably know them all. But it just goes to show that trying to find information that works for you can be a little bit difficult, which is why I started my own very humble channel. So thank you very much for finding me. I look forward to unraveling the secrets and joys and failures and sadnesses of growing orchids here in Melbourne. Do feel free to leave a comment. It's wonderful to connect with people around the world who are doing a similar thing and have the same kind of questions that I did. I hope whatever I've learned is of use to you, and I look forward to seeing you every week with another episode of Hello Plant Lovers.